Let's go. Let's go. Today's show is sponsored by DraftKings Sportsbook. I'm talking about the top rated sportsbooking app in all of North America. Safe, secure, and reliable, baby. And you know right now, man, the playoffs are getting thicker, right, in terms of the NFL season. And with that, man, same game parlays, money line, and who knows, man, what else you might be looking at in terms of player props. But as a whole, all of that is available with DraftKings Sportsbook. But on the other end of this, I got a promo code for you, ladies and gents. It's right there. It's Moats, all right? You type in that promo code when you make your first bet of $5 for my new customers out there. And if that bet wins, you will receive $300 in bonus bets. It is that simple, all right? Promo code, initial bet hits, boom, you get a nice bonus bet in return. But at the same time, I get it, man. You can get lost in the sauce. Might develop a gambling problem. If you live in New York, it's a special number that you could text. For everyone else, the digits to dial are 1-800-GAMBLER. And let's get the homie in the building, man. Y'all know what time it is, ladies and gents, boys and girls, children of all ages. Yeah, I'm joined. I'm joined right now by the man. That Pittsburgh Steelers alum. I'm talking about that West Virginia Mountaineer alum where they say it's almost heaven. I'm talking about the former defensive coordinator of Norfolk State University, my freaking locker mate. And one sad fellas was looking like over there, man. Shout out to the homie Terence Garvin, TG, man. Come on, baby. Don't you do me like this, TG. Don't you do me like this, TG. Don't you do this, TG. Stop.
Dog.
Get it off your chest, man.
Devastated over here, personally. I'm personally devastated. I can honestly say that I'm devastated.
Yeah.
I just shed my tear too. I'm devastated. Like, man, we lost a Coach T today, man. You knew the day would come in a sense, but you ain't think it'd be the day. Like, devastated. Coach T, the best coach I done seen. I was in that league for a few minutes. I done been around. I was with some legends, some Pete Carrolls, Grudens. I done been around some OGs, some legends, man. Coach T, the most solidest, realest coach I done been around. Post football, in football, still talk to you after football. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
Devastated, man. Like, leader of men, I think a lot of people, I done gotten many arguments over the last weeks, the whole fire Tomlin and whatnot. Like, I didn't stand for it. I wasn't really with that.
You already know.
I just think he got tired of it, though. I think it showed up. I think, like, all right, this is what y'all want. Like, and never to let your, per se, enemies win or whatever. Like, I think he's won. 19 years is, you won't see that again. You won't see these 20-year runs and all that. You won't see that. Like, it's not what this business is. I think it's, like, cool to, quote unquote, fire coaches or scream fire and whatnot, and that's not cool. They say water your grass. It's hard to worry about the grass that's green over there. It's like water your grass. Like, but devastated. Yeah. Devastated. Great coach, leader, man, father figure in a sense, like whatever. Like, he's been good.
No, that's real life, man.
Like, I'd say the Tomlinisms in life, like nobody cares,
Yeah.
Figure it out. Like, they have
the standard's the standard. Don't seek that comfort. Cut your eyelids off. We on the same page, fella. Man. You know that.
I'm just happy as your problem. It's not their problem. Just little stuff like. So it's like, it's tough, man. It's devastating. I'm a Tomlin guy. I still to this moment don't feel like that's the reason that loss happened yesterday. Or still to this moment don't think that team's not better without Coach Tomlin. Like, I feel like I feel that in my heart. I think I get it. I think it's a lot of I think it's the easy one to point at. That's the one you see. That's the one that drove the car, per se, or whatnot. But it's like, it's a lot of problems in there, in the sense of, like, the engine or the the steering wheel, little stuff. It's a lot of guys making a lot of money and need to make a couple plays, and it's like, I think it's quick to fire the head man, or I feel like personally, like, you see that side, you get it, where it's like, it's easy to say fire this, but like, what happened on Tuesday, Wednesday, I think he's the messenger, in the sense of that's the one you see and that's the one you hear, but like, I think all year we was asking like receivers. We need a little bit more. That receiver room got to come on with it. I don't think that ever got handled. I think
Mm-hmm.
I got into it with some people, different people. Man, fire Tomlin, but I'm like, I think it's 100 million. I got to give you a little bit more. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean? Like
That's real life. That's
it's
real
a
life.
it's 100 million. You looking for something? And it's like everybody's to blame. I think it's like quote unquote we didn't get it done, and
Mm-hmm.
it's like it is like I think he rallied away to find ways to get wins. I think dudes bought in. I think they had a good run. It's hard to say without people and with people and different stuff, but it's like now you got to move on. I think I do
Yeah.
understand the fresh voice. I get it. I feel that. I do get that this league's different, and not that we was just gurus and the Troy Polamalu, like these were guys
Mm-hmm.
like, but I think the sport's different. It is a sport that, you got to find a way to make it complex as easy as possible. So I do think, these draw it up, these play callers, these, the Liam Combs of the world, these guys that can just find ways to score is hot right now because I can't give you too complex. It's like it's a different key, you know. The fire zones, the different stuff, the defensive mantra. Like I thought it was a defensive game. That score don't show the game of last night. It's a dog fight. It's the turnover. You know what I mean? The
Mm-hmm.
the run, the pick six, like it makes the score look way worse. But it's like that was a dog fight all night. You know what I mean?
It's 7-6 until that happens in the fourth quarter.
It
It's
was still a
literally
football game.
strip, sack, return for a touchdown. They march down for that touchdown run, and then we
Mhm.
turn around, throw the pick
Pick
six, and it's
six.
like
That's the game.
over.
Oh,
It's three
you
possessions
blink.
over, just like
You
that.
blink.
Yeah,
They didn't even get the renegade off. They was trying to find the
yeah.
right moment for it. Like
Come on, bro.
if you know, you know. Like it just
Mm-hmm.
destructed right now. And it's like I
Yeah.
think that's just I think mental fatigue showed up. Like I think just like I said all year, there's a lot of superstar names on this team. You know what I mean? There's a lot of superstar names. I think I'm always for that young, hungry guy that you might not know about.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always for that the Wolverine mode that's like, man, I don't care about that. I'm here to go get it. And I just felt like, I thought
Mm-hmm.
superstars didn't superstar, you know. I would have liked to see a little bit more all year out of the superstars. And it's easy for me to
Mm-hmm.
say that. But like
Yeah.
it's also that young hungry one. Like I've been that one that's like, man, go get it,
Mm-hmm.
And like you don't know a ton of the Texans defense. I think is biting. You know what I
Young and
mean?
hungry.
Young and hungry. And I thought just mental fatigue showed up, I thought it all showed up. Big plays here, big plays there, gotta have it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I thought age showed up. I just think it totally just showed up. I think them boys, I thought and I hate to say, but I thought the playoff was getting in the playoff, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
thought it was getting to the playoff was a win. I thought they attracted a tough matchup.
Mm-hmm.
That was the Spider-Man meme. Like I'm seeing myself. You know what I mean? This team want to come out here and play smash mouth football and wear you down and
They win the
defensively.
turnover battle. We win the turnover battle. Y'all,
Come on.
yeah, come on, man.
Like we want to play like y'all play. It's a lot of
Mm-hmm.
identity similarities in there. Wear them down,
Mm-hmm.
beat them up.
Yeah,
Like I thought just the principles of both team styles make fights. I thought it was a style
yeah,
of like, let's get in here and bang out. You know,
yeah.
thought both defenses showed up. It's a play
Balling.
here. The forced fumble was killer. You know,
They scored twice on their defense, bro. It's
killer.
like as well as our defense plays, like they really scored twice. Like,
I heard
come
people like the
on.
defense didn't play good. I thought the defense played elite. I thought
Elite. It's
they
3
wore
turnovers in
down.
the play, bro. What? Yeah.
hmm You know, defense and special teams carry you in the
Mm-hmm.
playoffs, carry you late in the year. Like it just showed up like little things.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, double Peyton every kickoff. Got to shout out Peyton, man.
You
You held it
see
down
it.
off
You
kickoff. They
see
doubled
it.
that. You're not getting here.
Hey, shout out to Skronik. I seen him out there
Mhm.
flying around, stinging folk. I said, all right,
Peyton,
that's the Pro
the free
Bowl.
player though.
You see,
You
yeah,
know,
if you know, you know. Yep.
the free player. Like unblocked players make
Mm-hmm.
tackles. I thought he did his job. Guys did their job. It just wore down.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I thought that 14 personnel all year was just tough, man. Like the strategy of the team was I'm gonna give you 12 personnel, these 2 tight end looks. I'm gonna give you 13
Mm-hmm.
personnel, these 3 tight end looks, but I'm gonna make it look like 10 personnel. I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna make it look like 11 personnel. There's times you look out there and you like that's 11, but it's
It's
no,
like
that's
no, them tight
81 at
ends.
receiver.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 88 at the slot.
They got 74 lined up as the X. You like, hey, yo, what is this? Yeah. Mm,
And I think
yeah.
just that with a kind of older, slower quarterback, your weapon is a guy that again you still haven't found his route tree and find it all year. You know what I
It was
mean?
looking hot until the drop. Think about last
But
night, bro.
was
It
it, or
was
was
hot
it getting a
until the drop.
screen? I threw a screen.
He had the catch on Lassiter as well. He had what,
Yeah,
3 catches? It was like
that
3
three
catches
catches.
at the beginning of it. Yeah.
Bang,
Then
bang, bang. I thought they got it to him early, got him
yeah.
going.
Mm-hmm.
It's the thing we never found his route tree. I'll stand on that for the all year. Like you never
Yeah.
found, because even that corner, like yeah, but that's not his route tree. That's not you don't
Mm-hmm.
catch those. I think the reason you were scared to throw them digs all year because he'll drop them. You
Mm-hmm.
know, drop him in a fashion of handing you a pick. Like he just had a
Yeah.
not to be. He's a superstar, but
Mm-hmm.
he's like a big tight end. He's a big back. I thought the injury of the season was 80. I thought losing 80
Mm-hmm.
was deadly. Like that was weapon number 1, 2. That was 1.5. That was really weapon 2. You could say 14 is weapon 1. Thought
Mm-hmm.
80 was weapon 2, and then you get to 4. And 4 is a guy, but it just couldn't find his route tree. I'm not just running past you on the go. You know, the comebacks are tough. You know, I thought it was just tough. Like the receiver room was tough all year. They stuck with them tight ends. I thought they just the strategy was to try to get you in a little man game with these big men. I'll run at
Mm-hmm.
you, or if you stay in the big man game, I'm gonna throw it at you. And it's like I thought they had linebackers who go out there and match up with that. You know,
Yeah.
like let's play that big man game. Throw it. You know.
I mean, shoot. I mean, you got the Pro Bowler. Shout out to the first time Pro Bowler. Oh, crazy over there. Aziz Al
Yeah, knock
Shair.
you
I'm
out.
like, yo, he will put you to sleep. But it was like, I thought the way that they were tackling, man, that really stood out, man. Him, Kamari Lassiter on the perimeter was
Mhm.
like the things that we typically offset our lack of consistent running game with is the quick passes to the perimeter, make a guy miss, pick up some yards. We
Mhm.
didn't get that really at all last night either, man.
Man, I thought they did a good job giving different looks, like zone to
Mhm.
man, man to zone. Never
Yeah.
felt just comfortable back there with his reads. I didn't feel like um, it was one time. It was one time he had 88 in the slot over there, at number 2. Thought it was total
Mhm.
man. You could see come to it, it just warped to his zone over there.
Mhm.
You know, so they did a good job disguising, making them feel good. But I thought the linebackers, I thought they were the factor to me. They did a good job running with them tight ends. You know.
Mm.
I thought they did a good job of playing them tight ends, running with what they needed to run
Yeah.
with. A couple times it was free. Then it was like, all right, well, it's not there this time. Like,
Yeah.
is this the same look as the zone? Like a lot of same as. They play fast. They
Mm.
big. You know,
Yeah.
got the pick at the end. Like that's their defense. You know, I thought they could get them
Yeah.
situations, 3rd and long, and it's like do something, but that's a
That ain't what
dangerous
you
defense.
want.
Yeah,
That ain't
that's a
what you
dangerous
want
defense.
versus them.
And I know you'll love that. Them rushers was rushing.
Come on, fool. You
You
know I
know.
love. Hey, look, I'm over here like, man, this is a. If you a pass rusher, this what you live for. I got
Yeah.
me and mine versus you and yours, and I like
Mhm.
us versus y'all.
Mhm.
And
I thought it.
unfortunately, I thought they won that one, man.
I thought they won
If
that one. I
yeah, I
thought.
thought if we being fully transparent, like there, whether it was Daniil Hunter or Will Anderson Jr., they were kicking our tackles' tails up
For
front,
sure.
man. And it was nothing we could do about it. And it got to the point where that became, especially in that fourth quarter, that became more of the issue when we're trying to talk about coming back. It's like, man, this isn't a group that you're just passing against. And
Mm-mm.
now in obvious past situations, it's like, man, you're just making it that much worse. So yeah, man. But Daniel Hunter, man, he should have been an all pro. He should have been a pro boy. That's the argument.
He
Snub,
been hunting
snub,
for a
snub,
minute.
snub. Come on, bro. What? And Will
Mhm.
Anderson did get the nod. You know what I mean? So it's like they got dudes that can get after it now.
Well,
Those are
Anderson's
the
hunting.
yeah, absolutely. He's just a young boy, but he's a killer. They
That
killers.
nose
Yeah.
in there was getting after people.
Mm-hmm.
It's the
I
silent
mean,
killers. You know what
yeah,
I mean? It's the silent killers. Like I just think the linebackers played a good game. I thought
yeah.
they played clean football. Like it weren't perfect, but they played clean. They didn't give you the big play. They were like, show me,
Mm-hmm.
you know, earn
Yeah.
all this. Thought it was a similar style. I thought special teams, like, you know, I always joke and say, man, 10 yards is a great run. It makes you one of the best.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's like them sneaky little, ooh, that's 10, you know,
Mm-hmm.
show up. Like just tough game, tough game. You know,
Yeah.
I think at home, I thought a lot of energy of, you know, oh, we're gonna lose. I thought the energy was there. I thought it was on both sides where it's like, all right, we're
Yeah.
gonna win though. Like it almost felt like first score gonna go get it. Like whoever
Mm-hmm.
can get a score gonna go win that, you know?
Yeah.
So
I was
like
over here saying first to 18. That's like I'm saying, first to 18. Whoever get to 18 first and bit up out of here, man. But jeez Louise, man. Jeez. And look, it's so funny, man. Because of the Coach Tomlin news, I'm over here like, who even cares about the game, bro? The boss hog has stepped away. Like, bro, the leader of the game has said, yo, I'm gonna holler at y'all for a little bit, man. Like, dude, all the hitters, the active hitters, the retired hitters, we over here like, bro, what's the direction right now? Are we pointing the stick at y'all? And dude, who getting got? You feel me? Like, yeah, bro, I don't like that.
That's a Coach T, you know.
But he did it on his own terms, though.
He did.
He did it on his own terms,
as he should. And I think quietly, like if you know, he's kind of feeling like, hey, this might feel a little weirder this year.
Yeah,
you know. I even think the hardball was a big one. Like, all right, the guys,
because he ain't walk away. That was you got the axe, and I think of like that to me matters, man. It's like, yeah, when you don't get a chance to just voluntarily walk away on your own, it's like, man, now you start to question, man, 18 years of this, because that's how we all felt about hardball, right? It's like, yo, after all that you've done there, it's like, dang. But I don't feel that level with this. It's more of just the shock of, oh shoot, he really like walking away, like, whoa, like we know he could. And selfishly, I'm glad that he did. And it's weird, TG. I'll explain to you, baby.
I get it.
When people talk about the people that we care about, that we love, that we bleed for, bro, and we know who they are, and we know what they've accomplished, and we know that they provide every single thing that you think you're entitled to, and it's like, yo, man, you ain't got to deal with this no more. Walk off on that, man. And look, go to wherever your favorite island. TG, I got my Cayman Islands t-shirt on, baby. All right.
No.
Hit it with the drink with the little umbrella in it. Coach T, if you don't go hit it, I don't want you to go coach anywhere right now. I want you to go put your feet up and relax. And look, pop in on TV like Sean Payton did for a year or two if you want to. But man, you have zero to do right now, man. Clear your schedule. Go get on the first PJ because you got a ton of buku bread. Right? And think about all 193 regular season wins you've accomplished to get you ninth all the time. You think about that Super Bowl championship that you've won. You think about the other one that you led your team to. Heck, you even think about the one you won as a goddamn coach on the staff down in Tampa Bay, right? You think about all of that stuff. That's what I'm thinking of, what I think of to do. So I guess that's why, like, when I'm over here, I'm like, yo, we ain't about to be sad over that. No, I'm happy for my guy, man. You did it right. Now, for the naysayers, the haters, the boo them, the fire them, it's like, yo, you better not have a losing season. 19 years consecutively. I don't want to hear it. Ain't an excuse. Because TG, you know, man, we ain't won a playoff game 7 consecutive years. And we bring up, man, who was our quarterback in any of those matchups? And any of those matches, when have we had the A side in that? Man, we've lost by 21 plus points all these games. It's like, yeah, man. And actually, the one time where you actually weren't going to have that was when you had Aaron Rodgers out here, right? And it was good until it wasn't good. So now it's like, yo, we've removed all of those excuses, the standard. We don't seek comfort. So I'm expecting 19 consecutive. And if not, then yeah, man, maybe it's time to move on. That's my energy, baby. So yeah, I'm over here like I'm eager. I'm eager for it, baby. Eager for it.
I think
that's my dude, like, though, man. Shout out to my guy,
definitely man. Think is be careful what you ask for, type.
Yeah, like, you better believe it is.
Be careful what you ask for. You know, a lot of people. It's a lot of people like.
They throwing pep rallies right now. It's people in Steelers Nation throwing pep rallies behind it. Hey, look, I applaud you. I enjoy it. Don't run from it. Celebrate it. Tattoo it on you, all right? Because it's 19 years that you got to make up and recoup. Just remember that. It ain't a 1, ain't a 2, it ain't 5, it ain't 10.
But I think it's hard winning. And not to be, but like I'm seeing that, but like Pyre Flores and whatnot. And I'm like, that's the same flavor.
That's exactly. I mean? So no, don't hire Flores. Same exact flavor. I'm like, you want offense, young. Go offense. You know what I want. You people what I want. Yeah. Nothing same flavor.
Because you can get a Mike McDonald in here.
All right. Okay.
Feel like. And okay. Because that's elite. That might be elite.
It might work. It might work. You might like it in Pittsburgh. You know, TG, you might like it. That's your guy. Yeah.
I mean, you know, I'm just saying.
Were you down with him or did you have eyeballs?
No, I was down there with
Eyeballs, right? Yeah.
Down there with the
Phil,
legend.
man. Who you at?
I went down there with Philip, I was down there with the legend. Wayne. Dang. I'd have blanked out a day. You know what I mean? The Matt Burke staff. Matt Burke was over there with the
Okay.
Texans. I was down
Okay.
there with that. I was down there with Dave, man. Tannehill
Hey.
day.
Oh,
I
okay,
had the
okay, okay, good.
Tannehill
Because
say.
I was like, yo, okay.
I had my man that they was talking about. I had my man. He was with the Jets before that. He gave Le'Veon the dive up
Oh,
there. They
yeah.
say they always mess with him about that. Yeah, my man. If you know, you know, you know.
Nah,
I
respect.
think that name up. I have my
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, because I was
I'm
like,
just here to
yo.
call these plays. I don't even need, man. You got the team
Yeah.
meeting. I'm down these plays up.
You know what I'm here for. All the
Yeah.
offense. I just want to shoot.
Come
That's
on.
it.
Do
Yeah.
not hit my players in practice. Let's stay
Ooh.
focused.
You
You
see what
know
it
what
is?
time it is. The complete
You know what?
opposite. Do not hit my players in practice. We don't do that.
No, don't
We
touch
don't
him.
do that.
That's a Ferrari. Don't touch that.
You know? You might see the end of the 7 shots. A lot of little stuff, man. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you know. I think one thing about Coach T, I always say, like, he's just solid to everybody. Like, he's still a real one
Mm-hmm.
after football. And I think, you know, that's a rare air. You know.
Yeah.
Still a defensive minded guy in a time where there's a lot of offensive, you know, gurus.
Mm-hmm.
Still get after you, still preach the defense, still tell you the truth. You know, I'm not here to make you feel good, still tell you the truth
Mm-hmm.
from top to bottom. You know, I see even guys like the Vince Williams post football still like, man, Coach T, I talked to that, I still tell you the truth.
Mm-hmm. Come on, man. Get it on back, man. Oh, he be back. He be back. He be back. Like I said, I can't be the only one in here, man, with all this doom and gloom, man. That's why I had to, you know what I'm saying, pass it to my homie, man. There he is. All right, get him back. Get him back. There it is. There it is.
Just
We ain't
hit
gonna
me
let
out of
that hate
nowhere,
on you.
man.
Yeah, man. We ain't
You
gonna let
know,
that happen. No, bump that, man.
point
Keep
blank,
getting it off, bro.
you know, but
Yeah.
still just in a time, you know, where it's like, he's just such a real coach, real person in a time where all this money factors and yeah, everybody just
Mm-hmm.
lying to you, telling you what you need to hear and different stuff. Like it's the, you know, Tupac of the generation, you know, just
Mm-hmm.
giving you the real. I'm telling you what it is. You might not like
Yeah.
it. It's the reason it lasts so long. It's the
Mm-hmm.
reason it sat in there so long with all the obstacles and difficulties it faces naturally.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like
And not just set in there. One, wow, it
for
was
sure.
in there as well. Like I said,
It's
we're
hard
not
to win in the
talking.
league,
Yeah,
bro.
it's not like we looking at this and say, "Oh yeah, man, this was a 5-win coach the past 4 years, and they just been letting them stay." That ain't it. Ain't a charity case at all. You know what I mean?
I mean, you could say like he was in there for length, but Harbaugh was in there the same amount of time. Like, you know, it's a lot
Mm-hmm.
of coaches that have been there, like, you know, and it like respect, it just won the AFC North. Like, let's not
All right.
it just won the AFC North, found a way, you know? So it's
Mm-hmm.
like I get the chance, I get the maybe the sneaky happiness and whatnot, but it's like
Mm-hmm.
it just is something you have to deal with. You gotta go face this, you know. So it's
Yeah.
like you can't seek excuses now, you know, don't seek comfort.
Yeah.
I think
And the foundation has been laid, and I think that's also going to be important going forward. Do you see Mr. Rooney or the organization allowing it to just drop off?
you can't. I just think it's interesting. Like we haven't seen this, obviously. You know, we've been waiting. It's
Yeah.
been years, decades
Years.
at this point.
Seriously.
It's like, do you turn into, you know, they don't like a lot of change. It's not a lot of
Right.
change over and switch over. So it's like trying to find the right you know, prodigy of it.
Protege. Yeah, yeah,
Protege,
absolutely.
like the right one to come and like
Mhm.
these your sticks, like, but these could be your sticks forever. We gotta get this right. You
Yeah.
know? So it's like it's everything. It's how the culture, everything about it, top to bottom, you know?
Yeah.
I think so it's gonna be interesting who we go with, what
Yeah.
he look at, what he look for. I don't think it'll take as long as you think. Like it ain't gonna be one of them
Hmm.
worldwide searches. They gonna put somebody in there
Yeah.
quick.
Well, I
He
was gonna
go
say too that the timing of it, from Coach T standpoint, this is perfect timing in terms of what it does for the organization. You still have every coaching candidate available right now. Nobody has taken any job officially just yet, whether we're talking collegiately or professionally. So in that space, all the options are going to be on the table, right? So we do like that at least, right?
mhm.
Yeah.
It gotta be. I mean, every option's on the table. You know, need to be the right fit, the right marriage. right, just everything. But
And I
that's
meant to ask TG, is this a full, since the boss man stuff the way, how does that impact Arthur
I know.
Smith, Terrell
Yeah,
Austin,
Danny
Tom
Smith.
Moore, Pat Meyer, like all these names? It's like, bro, Danny Smith been there forever. How does that impact it? Because the
You
boss, it
know,
wasn't fired because it wasn't fired. It's like if it was fired, I get that. It's like, yo, all the cards go away, right? But I'm like, he stepped away. So what does that do for everyone else, man?
man. And the only thing about it, like clean slate. You know what I mean? Bringing
Mhm.
in clean slate, new water boys, new new
The
everything,
boys said
new
hey,
pictures in the wall,
walk back
new
in and say, "Who are
signs,
you? What's your name again?" Be like, "Yo, here's
mhm,
my name tag, guys. We used to
new
we used to be here.
everything,
We used to
clean
know all you
slate.
guys." Yeah.
Clean slate. And that's, the
Sheesh.
league's a little bit, but you gotta like one
Yeah.
thing about these coaches, you gotta go with what you know and what you
Yeah.
trust,
Oh,
what you
that's.
believe in.
I
I
mean,
think,
you can attest to it, right? Speak to it.
yeah,
Yeah.
boys get fired. You can get fired out here.
Yeah.
Like they'll let you go. So it's like you gotta put in people that got your back that you trust. So it's like even
Mm-hmm.
though you could say whatever, that it's like, man, Danny Smith might have been here for a minute, but it's like you might feel like that's a T guy. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? You might feel like just I want my guys in here. I want to change the
Yeah.
flow up a little bit. So it's just what anatomy to let them use. Like how much
Mm-hmm.
control will they have over this? Will it be you got to keep these on?
Mm-hmm.
I I could really see him. It sounds crazy. I could see him bringing up Arthur Smith real soon. It's hype. You know what I mean? Let's
You
just
see what
keep
I
it in
mean?
house and keep it in house and let's keep it in house and just
Mm-hmm.
things like that. I think it's just a shock. Like you don't
Yeah.
feel it coming. Everybody asks
Mm-hmm.
for it till they get here, but it's like I think everybody has opinions also. Like, all right, we'll bring this in. We're
Mm-hmm.
bringing this in, and it's like when you see something that you know what I mean, Danny
Yeah.
Smith type. Like maybe that's the headband. You know,
Yeah.
like it's like
Like.
when you see, you know,
Mm-hmm.
when you see something that's like, are you good with this one? You gotta live with that too. Like that's the hard part of it.
Mm-hmm.
So
And because of what, Coach Tomlin obviously being a large part of it, but just throughout the history, whether we're talking Coach Tomlin, Bill Cowell, or even Chuck Noll, what all three of those coaches have been able to do in terms of building this dynasty, this excellent organization that is truly one of the best just franchises, regardless of sports, right?
mhm.
But with that, man, we know there is gonna always have this expectation that is gonna be like, yo, can you be better than the next one? Because Coach Tom, he had to come in and win a Super Bowl, right? Otherwise, it's like you were never going to be able to live up to what Bill Cowher had did here. And you don't have a lot of time to do it either. So I think that that's the part that really makes this interesting, man. Just the time of the move. And like you said, man, the names. Because if you want stability, yeah, you can promote from within. Maybe you go veteran. Now you're talking about the Harbaughs and the Stefanskis of the world. Maybe you're looking at a Bill Belichick saying, hey, can I get you back up this way, right? Or maybe you, like you brought up Mike McDaniel or any of these other, the Clint Kubiaks of the world, right? All these, it's like, man, it's multiple, options on the table. And I don't know why I say Kubiak because the defense do my bad on that, but you catch what I'm
Mhm.
saying in the sense of like all of these different avenues that they can go with it. So we're gonna find out, man. We're gonna find out. It's just wow. Ooh, this is wow.
I mean, it's just wild, man. I even hear the
Mm-hmm.
whole like, what is 6 losses in the playoffs, 10 years? It's like you
Mm-hmm.
making it to the playoffs, and I know the standard
Yeah.
is to win the Super Bowl, but like
Who's your quarterback, man?
I just like it's only one champion every year. I'll
Mm-hmm.
forever say that. Like every year, everybody's wrong except one team. You know what I mean? And for a long time, like New England was on top. You know, it's
And we're
kind of
tied with New England in terms of being one of the organizations that got it right the most
for sure.
historically. It's
I
like it
think
is six.
even in strategy talk, it's kind of like I always say, like after those great runs in the '80s and whatnot. You know what I mean? And
Mm-hmm.
you lose the quarterback in a sense. You got to remember the decades till they got back on
Mm-hmm.
top. Like it was a long time till they won again. You know,
No.
it's hard to win that Super Bowl. It was hard to win, and I'm not. There's no excuses or nothing. Like the standard is standard. Go win. But I'm
Yeah.
just, it's
And
hard to
that's why it
get
was
to that
important that
Super
he
Bowl.
did win one too. No.
Hmm
But to get
It's
to it, it's like
it's hard.
TG,
It's
I was
coaches
gonna
that
ask you though, man, how many coaches that even not just get one, but to talk about getting two, making it to multiples. It's like,
it's hard.
shit.
It's hard. You know, like truly, that team was built off of the fire zones, the little bowl errors and whatnot. And it's like I think Coach T took over, and I think he had a standard of like, yo, we're gonna get back a little bit to more this 4 man, a little bit, just a little bit thing. I think you'll see the culture of it change a little bit. You'll see a little bit more, different fronts. I think you'll see that mid front come alive a little bit more. I think personnel, just football personnel wise, you'll just see a different Steeler. You know what I mean? You'll see. You've always had the two edge rushers. I think you'll just feel a different Steeler come out of it a little bit, where it's like they changed the code because that roster is not built on the old Steelerman way. So it's
So
just,
we probably get mass changes roster wise or big
man.
changes roster wise.
I think these are the things where yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you see true change when things like this happen. You know what I mean? Like true change. Like, yo, we're gonna do it like this moving forward. I think everything. Even to how you draft and whatnot. Like I think it was a just certain feel of like, yo, this is my guy in here. I trust this. This is how we're gonna do things. And yeah, maybe it didn't work. We have won Super Bowls in years, so it's like I think you'll just see a total change. Like it'll feel different, and whether that's good or bad, we'll see. But I think you'll just see a total. You know what I mean? I think clean slate, clean slate. You always say clean slate with new clean slate.
Hey, look, I don't know if I like this clean slate just yet. All right, we're gonna find out soon enough, though. We're gonna find out, and I think that's the other side of it. It's like, as much as the Coach T stepping away definitely sucks from a personal standpoint, because everything that you brought up, man, when you talk about father figure, you talk about on, off the field, you talk about why you was playing, even in retirement, I can for sure be like, yep, I fall in that category as well, man. Like, Coach T, one of them dudes, and you obviously know how he is even, in your personal interactions with him as well, man. So that's the part that makes him so special and why we do feel these emotions that we, feel about him. But there is excitement when we just talk about the new change. Now, does that new change equal success? No. Does it equal failure? No. But that whole unknown, that whole, man, the different ways that this can go is exciting. So we'll see, though, how long that excitement lasts. I know some places, man, it's like, yo, that gets old quick. I'm sure in Cleveland, they're not excited about having to go through the coaching search again, right? But for us, this is our first time in 19 seasons. So it's kind of like, whoa, all right, what's available? Baltimore, they might be also feeling similar, right? This is exciting. This is, if you're the Jets, though, or excuse me, if you're the Giants, you're like, hey, man, we got this again, bro. We just did this like 2 years ago, man. So Arizona, jeez, I forgot about Arizona. But say I was part of one. Then they switched that after that. Then they switched that again. It's like, bro, you switch it again? I just been retired for 7 years.
Arizona is the longest.
It's 3 coaches, bro. That's 3 coaches in 7 years, bro.
That's true.
Yeah, jeez.
But that's where we're like. It's almost like firing the coach is cool a little bit now, and it's tough, like to fire coach because you got a new standard. But like, it's just a little bit different in the building. You know what I mean? Just buildings are a little bit different in the sense of like, you don't have you're not moving here, you're renting here. Like, go get it right now, or like, we'll get you out of here. Yeah, so
that's real. Oh, TG, we are going to have so many more conversations this offseason now. Holy smokes. Look, I was just over here last night, man, just thinking of different things this offseason, different ways, for content, like what we could do and stuff. And I'm just like, bro, you go drop this on me, Coach T. If I would have known you was going to drop this, I would have went to sleep way earlier last night. All right. I was so pissed off about the loss, TG. I was like, because I'm mad, I needed to just work. Some people just like, yo, I got to do something, be active. I'm like, yo, if you would have told me, I'm like, yo, we could have just chilled. I could have played a video game, man. But here we are, man. It's, I don't want to say it's exciting, but I think it could be best of both. I think it could be sad and also exciting at the same time. I think so. For sure. I think so, man. Yeah. Excuse me. But, with that, man, shout out to the homie Coach T, man, once again. But on the back end of this thing, I did want to ask you, since there was some playoff games over the weekend and everything. I ain't know if you got a chance to check out any of the games, stuff like that over the weekend. It was a couple of teams, AFC games, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know if what was your weekend like? You watch any games weekend, man? Just ask for it.
A lot of movement, man. Coaches convention, man. Got back to the Steelers game. A lot of movement, But
you gonna change it? That on the phone that you just that little phone pop up on site, you know what I'm saying? Which like Saturday,
I seen
that pop up on
Buffalo
Saturday.
pull that out. I seen Buffalo pull that
Oh,
out, man. Like, wow, Buffalo's dangerous though. They're dangerous. They're dangerous. That was the game of the weekend to me. Like, that was the best
okay.
game. Like, that was the who gonna win this? You don't know what's gonna happen here. You know, uh, Buffalo's dangerous. They're
Okay.
dangerous. I think the
Pace.
AFC runs through New England though. I do
I was
think New
gonna ask,
England.
how'd you feel about New England? Because
Mhm.
mixed reviews about their performance, right?
But I think it runs through New England. I think they're
Okay.
hot. I think that Denver's now that's gonna fall off in the sense of playoffs.
You think that? Because
I think
Denver
it runs
defense
through
is
Denver.
tough, man.
It is. It is. That Houston defense is
Houston defense stupid.
vicious. That
Stupid.
Houston defense got Houston
All
sneaky
right.
got the ingredients to make a run.
It's up to Stroud. It is
Mhm.
literally. I look at them like they're gonna go as far as CJ Stroud goes, bro.
I just don't think
But
they
have
got the
we?
receiver room for it. You know,
That's fair too.
similar.
If
I
Nico
don't
can
think.
stay, if Nico is healthy, I mean, you think Christian was at one time A1, right? At one time, he
No,
graduated from Arizona to go to Jacksonville.
was
That was the
never a
reason.
one. He was
No,
never a
that's
one.
the
He
reason
robbed
why
them niggas.
Deontay Johnson's contract killed us over here, man.
He
Because
robbed them
he
niggas.
got paid to be a one in Jacksonville. Absolutely,
Yeah.
bro.
He messed the
We
whole
agree on
market
it.
up.
But
Yeah,
he's the reason for
I'm not
sure,
mad at
bro,
that.
for
But
sure.
he was in that
But
slot world. He was a
that's where
glorified
he
free safety.
lives. That's
Yeah,
him. He lives
his
there.
slot world.
Yes.
Never mad at him, but he was in that
Yeah.
slot world.
You know it.
I thought
It's
I
hard
think
to be short out there on that outside. You know that.
even to Pittsburgh, the Calvin,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like,
Yeah.
I was never personally a fan of it. I
Mm-hmm.
think he's a great dude
And,
from
and
everything
I know
I've seen.
yeah.
But
Mm-hmm.
like I've never like just truly seen that like,
Yeah.
that's two. And I
Mm-hmm.
thought it just showed up all year. They just never had a receiver. Like, I think
Yeah.
you need like every recipe in college, every recipe in the pros, in a sense. Like, the first thing offensively, you need somebody that can change the game. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it is what it is. The best offenses, the best programs you've seen, you need one guy who can flip that field. And
Make you
it's
have to
like,
respect them. Yes.
and it built off your offense, builds off of that, whether you run the ball
Mm-hmm.
from that, whether whatever. And you can have the Derrick Henry of the world that you want, but you need one guy who can change that field. It's just
Yeah.
how it works, So
Yeah.
it's like they never got that in Pittsburgh. I don't see that
Mm-hmm.
super in Houston got some weapons. Like, it's some dudes in there.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't even see that last night of just, man, I'm gonna win my one-on-one.
Mm.
Everything was competitive. It was tough.
The turnovers in the fourth quarter killed it. I
Yeah.
think the
I
two
think CJ's
drives.
nice. I'm a
I thought he
CJ
played.
guy.
I thought he played bad last night, though. I wasn't a
Mhm.
fan of it.
I didn't think he
I thought
played great.
the
I just didn't
two
think he had to
drives,
do nothing to get it done. Like, I thought
and
it
that's
got
fair.
done from the
Yes,
defense.
that's the defense. But the two drives that 92-yard drive where they could run that
That was a
rock
killer.
down there,
That was a
that
killer.
killed. That
Mhm.
killed, bro. Like,
Mhm.
that can't happen. And then
Mhm.
obviously after the fumble return for a touchdown, to then allow them to march it down again and get that scored. And I get it, but it's 17-6 at that point. You
Which
still got
brings,
around 8. You know what I'm saying?
you woke me up just now, man. My man,
Come
like,
on, talk to me, baby. Yeah.
I'm a backer guy. I
Mm-hmm.
love them backers. I'm a
Mm-hmm.
backer guy. My man ain't play good, man. Like, for the money, you supposed to be a top 5 backer in the league. You gotta stand up. Like, you gotta come out here and be a top 5 backer in the league. You get paid way too much. I just didn't love his, and I'm a
Yeah.
fanatic of him. One of
Yeah.
my favorite players in the league. Never isolate nobody. I'm one of my
Mm-hmm.
favorite players in the league, but way too
Yeah.
much thudding all night. I'm not just
Yeah.
talking about that play. It was all night. Way too
I need to
much
talk
thudding.
about
Yeah, wrap up. Finish
wrap
the
up.
play
Yeah.
up. Like, force a turnover. Punch a ball out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even their turnover they forced, like, it just was
It was aggressive.
I'm making something
aggressive
happen,
turtle. Yeah.
Like,
I'm
that's why I
not waiting
wasn't
for
feeling
it.
it.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm forcing it,
Yeah.
So it's just, that's what you buy it for,
Mm-hmm. Once again, I think the disheartening thing too is, and this goes whether we're talking our pass rushers and even we go to our inside guys, it's like I felt like their counterparts outplayed them. And that's when you look at their counterparts, and yes, that's a pro bowler inside linebacker over there. That's an all pro outside over there. That's a dude that should have been all pro outside as well over there. But you look at the pay scale on top of that, and it's like, well, man, one's a rookie, one's getting paid nice, but he isn't like highest paid all the time. And then it's like, yo, this ain't the other, this is the biggest free agent. It's like, dude, it just makes you ask yourself questions like, could we allocate these resources differently? And
sure.
now with Coach T, right, and with Coach T stepping away, I think that those conversations now get kind of pushed to the forefront because it's no longer this heavy defensive mindset leading it either. Whereas a Coach Tomlin is going to see these dudes, and I think have a lot more patience, a lot more grace, and just understanding. Whereas if you're an offensive dude, TG, you said it just when you say, it's like, bro, we need more for what we paying. Man. Second time you just said that today.
Yeah. Like I bought this expensive machine, and this machine ain't really working right, man. Like, you know, you're supposed to, anything come to this side, it's supposed to be dead. Like it ain't working.
No option.
Like, you know, little stuff. Like I just, you know, I just really wanted a little bit more out of the man. And the man's the man. I wanted more out of the man. I wanted more out of Six, you know.
Yeah.
I wanted more out of Jalen. I didn't love Jalen.
Trust me, I'm with you, man.
You know, I thought he moved around a little too much. I give him his, like, I think that just messed him up more than we gave him credit for, in a sense. So now I'm a slot, I'm a safety.
You thinking too much.
I'm too many places. Like, let me sit here and live here. I thought he started getting a good flow at the safety. I thought when he went back to the slot, then went back to the safety, like, brain malfunction. Like, and that's no shot at him. Just maybe it's too much, you know? Maybe I got too comfortable down there. Just whatever. I thought.
Well, shoot, it was times where he was also playing. It was times where he also had to go play outside corner when they went to like their heavy base. I'm like, yo, because a couple of the runs when they were having, I'm like, yo, where's my corner? And I'm like, oh, but then I'm like, are you fitting this as a safety or are you fitting this as an outside corner? Because they fit different, you know.
They went out 2-6. 2-6 had a tough night. You know what I mean?
That was the matchup they liked. Yeah,
they liked that matchup, and they went at that matchup. And he's a good player. You know what I mean? Just
had a pick too in the game.
Played well. But these are the games where you can't, like, you got to play like, this is why you get paid. You get paid for November and December. It's just what it is.
You know this.
Call it light, whatever you want to call it. Like, I need that sack force fumble. You know?
Facts. I pay for that.
Go stick your face in there and knock that down right there. And let's deal with this. You know what I mean? Like, they shouldn't, no, none of that. You're in the gap. It's different when you don't fit the gap. I've seen it. I fit it. Go fit it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know,
no. I've had that convo. You know that convo. Hey, we don't fit it. Go make that.
Go knock that back.
Go. I need a collision. You're fitting it. I need a collision here. I know that convo, baby, and it's a difference.
Why we brought you here.
It's a difference. You know? Yes, absolutely.
I thought they had a good system, man. Little stuff, man. They calling out defenses. I thought they felt comfortable. They try to make it easy for CJ. I thought, I don't know. It just didn't work. Like, it just was.
Yeah.
I thought just it showed up. Like, I thought every piece of the negatives showed up. Like, it's playoff. You know what I mean?
I was gonna say the one that I do feel like actually though did his thing. JPJ, man.
JPJ showed up.
Of all the guys,
showed up.
YA for sure showed up. Yes.
Showed up.
Come on, it was hot. Facts, bro. I was like, it was a couple of them. Thank you. It was a couple of them. I'm like, I know we're gonna lump a wall, but I'm like, it was a couple of dudes over there though that was with it. They won't. They was with anything they was with over there, man. Yeah, absolutely, bro.
You know, the safety position it was a tough day. It wasn't a bad day though, but it wasn't the best day.
And I think that's the thing too. It's like the defense played dang good as a whole. Like, so what we're talking about is like the extra critical of, man, when you lose a game, yo, how could we have been better? Who could have provided splash? Yeah, like give me more.
6 to give you splash. You know what I mean?
Take it. I need to take the ball from.
You paid 90 everything you have in the building, so I need a little something different. You know what I mean? I to this moment don't know the call, but I still think on that mesh route, I smelled it coming in. I'm like, I gave you a Garvin's garage with it all last week.
Big
they gave
facts.
You the
Big
penny.
Facts.
They put 51 and 6 in there. Here comes the cross dog. You know what time it is.
You see
who drops in the cross dog mode? Man, come on. I'm like, I'm not positive.
Yeah. You already know.
I think somebody was supposed to drop underneath that for that.
Why you gotta say all that, bro? You making it hot when you do it. No, it's facts. It's real. If those two go, somebody better, and somebody is on the exactly who you think it is.
Yeah,
He said on the cross dog, somebody got to drop. Yeah.
I
They're
seen him run it
supposed to.
all week last week. All week. Cross
You're supposed
dog.
to drop again. Yeah.
And it got home. He went with what he knew. He brought, as soon as you see 51 in there, you like, here come that cross dog. But somebody's supposed to drop. If you know, you know. You know what I mean? If you know, you know. You ain't gonna say
That's real life.
I ain't gonna say it was just a buzz, but it looked kind of busted. You know.
Now, was it intentional, and that is the other question? Because some people, you know, it's like, bro, I know I'm supposed to.
And I can win this.
I like my matchup.
I like my matchup.
All right.
But if you know, you know.
That's
if you know, you know. Like I'm like,
that's
where's
real.
The underneath? I ain't see either one of the under, man.
No, either side. Either I'm gonna say, yeah, you know,
was a true just
cross dog. I need both. I get up out of there, bro. You know what this is,
somebody
man.
Got to get inside leverage. That's all I'm saying. Somebody's extremely wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We either gotta like protect that,
yeah,
or somebody's looking for help there, and it just was.
Yeah.
Those are the things, you know.
Because I'm like, there's no way you dropping out the big boys for that. You catch what I'm saying?
I can't do that.
If you on the goal line, if you do that, fire them. You better have somebody. What are you doing? If you,
this is 6-man. This I'm sending.
Come on, bro. Yeah.
I'm sending everything. I can't get beat on a mesh.
Come on.
Like no route, but that route make them throw the fade. You know?
Yeah.
So it's like
that's real.
Just tough. It's a tough loss. I'm salty about the loss, obviously. You know, but I'm.
More salty about the loss of voting about coach.
About the T, man.
I'm more so about Coach T than this team. I'm like, yo, dang this guy. I don't care about this game, man. You know what? F the game. All right. My man just walked away. My man just said, yo, the done daughter just said, man, hey, man, it's time. We said, what you mean it's time? We've been killing for how long, man? What you mean? Just stop. Why? You sure, coach? Are you okay? Is it health? You need some alone time? We're gonna go to the fan. We'll do T. What you want to do, man? Because we'll show profession, TG. Come on, man. Sheesh.
I can see him getting on that TV though and drop some Tomlinisms and people fall in love with him on TV though.
I mean, Sean Payton did it.
Saban did it. He hit the Sean Payton. Saban went on there and got
real comfortable. Killing it. Saban's killing it. He's killing it, man.
You know?
Killing it.
So,
you think we ever see Saban come back?
No.
Yeah, I'm with you.
But never see Saban be the commissioner, but you won't see Saban grab. Nah, as long as it's this money and they got that portal, man. That portal's crazy. No, these cheap, man. Portal's crazy. What Coach T said, I ain't gonna say never, but never will. Because I was like, maybe you go to college, but I'm like,
bro, that's the wild, wild west right now.
Crazy down there for Coach T.
Way too crazy. Way too crazy, bro. Way too crazy.
You get mad, really mad at one of these young men.
Yeah. Nah, it's gonna be interesting though, man. Like I said, we're gonna have plenty, man, that we're gonna be getting off and discussing, man, surrounding this. Got a couple super chats, man, that did come here on the back end, man. So let's get these read off real quick, man. All right,
man.
Let's go. Hey, we're gonna make it, baby. We're gonna make it. Hey, trust me. When you kept hitting my line, bro, I said, oh yeah. And that's why I stopped texting. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna just wait till we get on it. We're gonna just talk it out. We're gonna get it out here, bro. I already know, though. I already know, bro. Trust me.
Really,
trust me, I know, bro.
I read it and put the phone. Like, what's this?
TG. I had to go tell Lil Man. I'm picking Lil guy for the school.
Like that.
Bro, his whole mood, you would have thought the dog died. I'm like, bruh. Like, what? Wifey in this joint, like, are you serious? And I'm in this joint. You know what I'm saying? And I'm, you know me, I'm like, part of me is like, yeah, this is jacked up. But the other side, I'm just so like, yo, F this, F you, F you, F you. Y'all wanted to shoot, now let's shoot because it's official, right? The Dundada has stepped away, so I can stamp it as he never lost here. 19 years of it, 193 of them dubs, walked out at the 10 wins with the North. Man, yeah, I'm shooting at you. I'm shooting at you. I'm shooting at you. I'm a reload shooting at you, bro. I'm telling you, bro. And it's not even
Jon Snow.
Boy, what?
On that episode,
bring this back, bro. What?
Gotta bring this.
Come on, man. I feel like I'm watching Snowfall and Franklin St. Mom just stabbed, just bucked on top. Like, yo, what you doing? What did you do?
What are you doing?
What are you? What?
I'm with you.
Come on, bro. That's how I feel. I'm like, bro, what just happened? Yeah, bro. Yeah, straight up, bro. Straight up, if you know, you know. If you know, you know.
You know. I'm like,
I'm
what?
like, bro, what?
There's no way that episode just stopped right here. Like, I know.
What?
Like, what
Yeah,
happened next?
bro. Crazy.
What do you mean
Crazy.
not till another season? Like, well, we got to sit on that too. Like, what?
How long I gotta wait to win? You crazy, bro. I ain't waiting. What? Come on, man.
But another thing that's deeper than rap, like, and I know you respect this, is some people that's like, and everybody needs a job, and you want a job, and I don't care what nobody say, it's gonna get filled. Like, they didn't stop making them when they made that.
Facts.
But it's like, that's not the ideal job either. Like, you're kind of
That
like,
ain't a job that
people weren't in a hurry to replace Saban. Like,
you're not in a hurry to replace that.
You know,
like you said, you know how these fans already were, and how they just were tripping after this man just won 10 games in the North with Aaron Rodgers at 42 years old at quarterback. You walk into that thing, like you said, bro. It's, all right, good luck. Good luck. And I think it's different too, because even when Coach Tomlin took over, they weren't coming off of a 10-win season. They were straight, you know what I'm saying? They went through a little bit of a lull right there. So I think that also made it feel a little bit different. It's like, yo, this
I just
look what we're dealing with, man.
Like, I just go back to the whole thing, like, and it's, you know, Steeler. I remember when I thought B Hunt was gonna get that job. I think Brandon Hunt gets that job. We having different combos. You know,
I would agree.
I remember though. Let's do Ben one more year, and it's like, nah, it might be a quarterback out there you need to go get too.
Yeah.
You know, I remember Ben getting really upset at them drafting
Mason Rudolph
Landry.
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's really tough.
I missed that. So I wasn't here for the Landry, but I was here for the. I seen the aftermath with Mason. Yeah.
No, because Landry went. No, yeah, Mason. Getting mad
Mason
at the Mason thing.
Yeah.
Because Mason was a little early, and it was like
that was a third rounder.
That was a third rounder, and it's like, but this not. Is this Aaron? You get what I mean by that? Is this Aaron? Like, is this the true replacement? Do I got to get ready to get you out of here, or am I still looking for that? And I might should have just got more weapons. Like, I'm like, it just never. When that left, the protege was never there in a sense. So now even this leaving is like, what is the plan? You never, you know,
because with him leaving, the likelihood of Aaron Rodgers coming back now,
that's probably
to me is slim to none. Yeah, it's like you ain't dealing with that.
I think you've seen everybody leave yesterday,
right? So what I'm saying is, but once again, though, now you're still facing the same issues with the quarterback, and that's been the whole playoff drought. It's like, no, it's not a playoff drought; it's a quarterback drought. When was the last playoff win? 2016, right? Who was the quarterback then? Big Ben. He was hot, right? 17, we know how that played out. That's the Shazier year. We get that. 18, you got the first play of the game. Pouncey snaps it over. Then before you know it, you're down 21-zip in the first quarter.
Man.
But since then, it's literally been who's starting in these playoff games? Mason Rudolph, Kenny Pickett, Russell Wilson, older Russell Wilson, right? And older Aaron Rodgers. And it's like, man, regardless of why they're here, it's like, man, the fact is these are the people that we're putting out there. So that does matter. And to act as if, oh yeah, you were just going to grab this guy, you could just grab this guy. Who outside of maybe a Sam Darnold are we looking at and saying was surefire? Yes, everything played out, or at least we knew this was going to work. He was the only one that you saw. And there were still questions if that was more of, yo, you being up there with my man in Minnesota, or were you really developed like that now?
And that's for that reason why I'm like, go get a guru then, man. Go bring in something that can draw
an offensive dude, baby. Heck yeah, get you one of them young boys, man.
Play action.
Yes, sir.
That's a rollout wheel route. Hold that.
You see it? Something stupid.
Like, hey, did he go through the B gap on the play action into the wheel? On the that's a lot. Little stuff.
Something crazy.
I watched that Ole Miss game, and I know if you respected it, that was that was some beautiful stuff, man. I just had this one time, and I know you super chatting. They gave him the Wildcat, checked out of the Wildcat into an offense, then gave him the man beater. Oh, I was like, that's a lot. I see how there's
a lot. It's a lot to deal with, bro.
If you know, the system's got to handle that. You got to check out of that into this, into most likely a man, into the man beater with a freshman back there. That's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. So just go get you one of them. You know what I mean? Where's Sark at? Like, go get you something that.
Go get some offense, man.
Mike McDanielish. You know what I mean?
Hey, absolutely,
Mike
man.
McDaniel. You know,
I'm all for offense, man. You said if
hmm
it's man, go all with it, all
go get
in
it.
on that.
Go
Yes,
get
go
it.
all in on it, man.
You
Absolutely,
know, Ben Johnson
absolutely.
Jr. You know
Yes,
what I mean?
whoever is in that,
hmm
bring him in.
Go
Let's
get
go.
McVay.
Mm-hmm.
See if McVay want to come. You know what I mean?
Man,
Go get
McVay ain't
Gruden.
L.A.
I wouldn't be mad at Gruden. I know
I
that
know that
sounds
shit, man.
crazy.
That's your man. I know you like him. Yeah.
I'm just saying he replaced the Gruden
I ain't, you know,
essentially,
I ain't tripping. That's what
bring
I
the
said. That shit,
family. I
man.
wouldn't be mad at Gruden.
Everybody different on it, man. That shit, man. I ain't
I
tripping.
wouldn't be
Yeah.
mad at Gruden.
Yeah.
I say Gruden. That's what Gruden know how to do that at that point.
Look, hey, man, look. That's your man's.
Well,
If that's your man's, that's your man's, bro.
Gruden replaced Tony Dungy.
Uh-huh.
Tony Dungy was 54. I done seen all Tony Dungy was 54.
I hear all
Coach
that.
T's 54.
I hear
Come
all of it,
replace
baby.
this.
I
Do
hear
what you
all of it.
did. Back to the TV, you know.
I hear all that. And like I said, man, if that's your man's, if that's your man's, that's your man's. Ain't that wrong with
I'm
that being your
trying to
man's, bro?
cope, man. I'm devastated too, man. I'm
And then
coping
look,
too.
there are a lot of ones that I can cope with. If that's your man's, that's your man's. All
I
right,
hear
it's
you.
in my,
I
but
hear
that's your
you.
man's. If that's your, I ain't tripping on it. That's your man's, yeah. So all good. So good.
So yeah, we're both right. You're both right. I get it. I know that quote. You're both right. Nobody's wrong. You're both right.
Shout out to my dog. Shout out to my dog.
I feel it.
You are funny, so I already know what that is.
You're both right. Hold on. I feel it.
Let's go, man. Got a couple more of these, man. You funny, dude. You funny.
You're both right.
Let's see, man. We got the homie Sequoia Harris, man. He says, "Love Mike T. Now all you haters can go, or now all you haters can get off his stuff. Much love and respect to him. Listening to Many Men by 50, thinking of Mike T. Calling in right now. Shout out to him. He did actually call in from the Bronx, New York, man. Gotta listen to Many Men. Absolutely, man. Come on, man. They did wish him on for a while. He walked off on him. Come on,
if
man.
Coach T come back, I will say that it's gonna be expensive.
I don't. You wouldn't want him here, right? Where would you want him at?
Yeah, Washington.
Okay.
DC. Close enough before.
Close to the crib.
Close to the crib. Before enough. I'd like to see that.
Okay.
On a I hate to be like this. Just my love for Coach T, I'd love to see him in a Baltimore. You know what I mean? Is that petty though? That's my love for T.
I would love if he did it because it's that sick. Oh, he ain't one of them. Oh,
I love to see that.
It's Baltimore though, bro. I just send him somewhere else.
It's hard to do that. That's like going to Pitt as a West Virginia guy.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, not there though, bro.
Yeah, I get it.
Even Cleveland even Baltimore interviewing Stefanski was kind of like, ooh, this is kind of weird. I like it, but it's weird.
I just think it's gonna be hard for you might not see Coach T no more.
That's what I'm saying.
You might have seen the end of that. I'll be honest. You
got a big bag. You did it for 19 years, bro.
You might have seen the end of that. You know, so one thing is, Bill Parcells, you didn't see it again. You know what I mean? You know Facts. What I mean? Jimmy Johnson got a little taste of that TV. You ain't never see it again. You know,
Facts.
Facts. My man in there, Ryan.
Shoot, Rex. Yeah, I was about to say, bro, Rex in there. Shoot, what's my man? Was it Tannenbaum? Is Mike Tannenbaum, right? That's the other one that's been in there for a little while.
Mike Tannenbaum's the GM.
That's the GM. Yeah.
Like Tannenbaum was in DC around. I mean, it was in Miami around the time.
That's around your time, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay,
I know Mike.
Yeah.
I had the heart to heart with Mike Tannenbaum.
Shout out.
If you know, you know. Like Mike Tannenbaum was in there. But when you taste it, it gets different. Like Gruden's one of the few that's like, I don't want to get back, and he openly puts it out there. But
I think that was because of his exit also.
I can see that.
His exit played a large part of why I think
already. Yeah. But when them legends hit it, them legends hit it. You know? I think we seen Pete Carroll, but Pete Carroll ain't jumping to that.
I was gonna ask, yeah, dude. What do you think we see Pete ever again, man?
I don't think you see Pete. I think you see Pete get back in college. I think you'll see Pete back in college. I do. Pete's
I
a
love Pete
coach.
in
He's a
college. I love
coach.
Pete in
I like
college,
Pete in
man.
college. I think you'll see
Yeah.
Pete in college. I think
It'd be different now though with the NIL stuff, but I love him in college though, man.
I think it checks his boxes. I think he's a pro, but he's college-esque. I think Pete had a team. Like I think
Yeah.
that Vegas
Facts.
team was Pete's team. You know what I mean? So it just made a
Mm,
ton of sense to like, let me get my team back. Let's see if we can run
yeah.
it. I think Pete loved them dudes. I think that
Mhm.
mentality kind of like, yeah, we passed that. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I'm all for to compete and the players, coaches, and whatnot.
Mhm.
Like joke around and say these baby kids, they getting paid in college, so it's like you got to be a little
It's different, bro.
tight with these kids. Like this is
Yeah.
different. This not the one that's I need 60,000. I got to make this team. I'm hungry to get back. This the one that's
Mhm.
like, nah, I made that in college. Like,
Yeah,
look,
it said, boy, I'm coming in with 100 under me already.
how was
Yeah.
you motivating me?
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
you know, I think Pete is also a little defensive minded. You know what I
Mm.
mean? The Seattle three, I'm gonna shut you stuff you down. I'm gonna play good
Yeah.
defense. We're gonna run the ball. I think the obviously it goes in waves, but I think the McVay wave's hot right now. I think the Ben Johnson wave's hot right now.
Mm-hmm.
The LaFleur, you know. Um, obviously Flores still holding it down with the
Yeah.
I'm at you, but I just think the wave of, I'm like I said, I'm gonna give you this play action
Mm-hmm.
mesh. Uh and here's the wheel, right? That's the big wheel that you didn't see coming. I know you in cover three because I'm making you I just think that scientist is hot right now. And it's like
Mm-hmm.
with the way these kids study and the way of football and the era of it, like you say, you're paying all these kids all this money and it's dibbles up to the NFL. You got to keep it complexly simple. Where it's like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
that's a lot. It looks like a lot, but that's super simple to us.
Simple. Yes.
You know, I know how to
Mm-hmm.
draw these up, and it's like, oh, that's quad with a motion, but
Mm-hmm.
ain't nothing but the wheel route. That's what we do every day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just I think that's the get you one of them in here.
Yeah. I like it, man. I like it. All right, couple more of these supers, man. And shout out to y'all, man, too, man, that have dropped these supers tonight, man. We do appreciate y'all. Richard Arbizo. Shout out to the homie Richard Arbizo. He says, how many losing seasons does the new head coach get to have before we move off of him if there isn't immediate postseason success? How many if they are 9-8?
I think you get a couple. I don't think you're not gonna keep moving. You know what I mean? I think the next one, that's like a 2-3 year window. If he can get through his 2-3 year window, I think he'll be there for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it's top to bottom. Like at what point does the chief, the OG, hand it to his son? And I think when he hands it to his son, you see a
Hey.
new. You know what I mean? You could see a total Game of
Oh,
Thrones happening here. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give you this.
yeah.
Like. So it's like I just think it's
Hey.
because you could start seeing the shift where it's like we getting him out of here, we're going to the
Mm-hmm.
next one. We getting him out of
Yeah.
here, we're going to the next one. Like that was the last of the
Mm-hmm.
20-year run per se.
Yeah. You got 5 years to figure it out. Not even. Yeah.
Like I
You better
don't
show
think
me
they're gonna
something
get a
within
ton
2.
of time to.
Yeah.
They don't make them playoffs like 2 years in a row. I think you start seeing things get a little interesting. Like, what are we
Yeah.
doing? What are we doing? What's the move?
Yeah. That's real. That's real. Do you think they could have a struggling first season? Meaning not above 500.
I don't think you can get a top 5 draft pick. I
Okay.
don't think you can act like that.
Okay. Fair.
I
That's
think
what
still
that's kind of what I was asking. Yeah, like if you
Mhm.
6 wins, you Cleveland-ish, that
I think you still got to
Okay.
go out there and compete.
Yeah, for sure.
But I think that top 5 draft pick gets you 2 years. I think if you don't win after that second year, then it'd be like I'm on to that. You know what I mean? New England was terrible.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I get the quarterback, but I brought in a fresh face right after that quarterback per se. So it's kind of like I think he could draw the quarterback 1 year, but then it's got to go from there.
Okay.
So I do think it could get one. I don't think it could get multiple.
That's real. All right. Shout out to the homie David Dupree. Appreciate you as always. He says, shout out to Tom.
Shout out.
And then he says, is Bill Belichick coming to the Berg?
No.
What about Steve Belichick then?
That'd be interesting. That's interesting. I think Steve Belichick got North Carolina though. I think that's about to be his building.
I can see that for sure. For sure, can see that. I got the homie Tons of Fun. Shout out to you as well, man. He says, I feel like I first
For
like
sure.
to thank Tomlin for his years of service with the Steelers. Big facts on that. You die a hero or live long enough to be the villain. Best wishes, Mike T.
That's the
Absolutely,
quote.
man.
Die a hero, you live to be
Yeah,
the villain. That was really just what
absolutely,
it was
man.
to the T.
Yep, absolutely.
Because
Next up, we got the homie Bricks, and he says they traded away the wide receiver. I don't know why y'all believed in that DK stuff. Also, trade TJ Watt if there's any value to get. We too old. Retirement home with all the money.
I mean, you don't watch the show. He don't watch the show. Like
He ain't watching the show.
respectfully,
He ain't
and
watching the show, bro.
I ain't touching that and this is
He ain't
that.
gonna make it high, but
But
he ain't watching the show, bro. He ain't watching the show, bro.
all year I've been like, man,
He ain't
DK
watching
is
the show,
interesting.
bro.
It's a good player.
Mm-hmm.
He can play, he can run, he's big, he's solid. When he got into trouble, I was like, man, I just appreciate how he came back and blocked. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? Um, he missed some big blocks this week. I was a little upset with. You know, I just the drop put him in the quicksand all year, but it just they never found his
Mm-hmm.
route tree. And from
Yeah.
top to bottom, we said it all week in a generous way, in a sense of
Yeah.
they looking for his route tree. You
Mm-hmm.
know, the meshes, because you know them that's the league. They start to be like, hey, bro,
You're
you're
not
not
gonna
gonna
just
run the
keep doing that.
post.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not gonna run. You're gonna give us a fade and a deep
Mm-hmm.
over.
Or a noun route.
All
Catching
right,
the line of
now
scrimmage, try to
let's
go.
go
Hey.
tackle this. We gotta
Uh-huh.
tackle this. It might hurt a little bit. We gotta tackle this.
Gotta tackle
You
it.
know,
Yep.
I thought he was in a sense a glorified tight end, but he could fly and he was getting
Mm-hmm.
paid like a receiver. I thought he was in that argument when them tight ends be like, I'm a receiver though. I think he was in that
Ooh, okay.
same combo, little reverse where it's like they using you tight
Mm,
end esque, you
yeah.
know. And we always joke and say, man, don't let them see what it's like without you. You know, don't let them see what
Yeah.
it's like without you. I thought, I mean, I even had a moment yesterday looking at TJ, and it's like you can't say like you're not a better team with TJ Watt on the field. Like TJ Watt's one of the
Mm-hmm.
best football players in the world, you know,
Yeah.
but you just become a little left-handed with TJ, where it's like, man, I know that's gonna rush. Or it's like
Mm-hmm.
I'm dropping that. And maybe that is where a call like that shows up where it's like I dropped it too many times and now that mesh route hit you, you know? Where
Mm-hmm.
it's like, you know, I'm in Houston, like I got a Will Anderson, it's a name, but this ain't the household quite name. Drop that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Run that and drop that. And you feel okay about it. Or
Mm-hmm.
run that in, you know what I mean? Like I just think TJ made a lot of plays and he's made tons of plays, but I didn't.
Yeah.
You know, I think 33 is a football player. I think that's a great draft pick. That's a steal.
Mm-hmm.
That's a true football player. I
Shout out to
love
Jack Sawyer. He
51.
makes plays a ton, man.
51's a football player. You know what I'm
Herbig.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
56 is a football
Ty
player.
Smith. Mm-hmm.
And I think 90's a superstar. But
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of superstars in that building. When superstars comes, you might lose out on
Mm-hmm.
3 football players that had this
Mm-hmm.
superstar. And I thought those 2 or 3 football players that you don't know who they are.
Could have
You know
been
what I
something like
mean?
it's anywhere. Yeah.
I thought a big part of the tough year, you don't even see Myers goes to Jacksonville instead of comes to Pittsburgh. Big loss.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? You needed that weapon. You know?
Yeah.
Like, so just those moments, you know? Like,
Mm-hmm.
I think they would be a better player to give. I just think because if you're gonna start you lose the name. I think
Yeah.
you can just change the whole name of it in a sense and get guys that's like,
Mm-hmm.
let's fresh start this thing. Let's get guys that
Yeah.
let's come play football. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now that's
Let's run
real.
ahead and compete from top to bottom. Let's
Yeah.
compete from top. Nobody got nothing. Let's compete. You know? I
Mm-hmm.
think 41 could be your starter in there. You know what I mean?
That's fair. That's fair, man.
It's times there I say it. I'm like, let me see that 41 and 51 look like in there, man. Let's get after some, like, and
Mm.
that's risque to say. Cause I think 6
Yeah.
is the baddest man in the lane.
Yeah.
But it's some
I'm with you.
interesting,
Trust
like,
me. It
what would
is.
that look like?
And look, you don't hear a lot of rebuttals from me because I'm like, bro, you speak it real. Like,
Yeah.
I ain't about to make excuses for it. I'm like, bro, everything you said, I'm like, yeah. Like, you said it. I'm like, yeah, you said it because you see it exactly what I'm seeing on top of it. So I'm like, yeah, we on the same page with that. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
so
I ain't got no
broad, but
issue
it's
with that.
like, man,
Yeah.
51 plays football. He get after people. I don't
Yeah.
care if your name's Lamar I don't care if you.
It's no
Man,
respect. It's like,
I'm
yo,
after you.
I'm at you. And there's a
I'm
certain level
at
with
you.
that you're speaking on, man. When you're talking about, it's almost like a guy that has been on the throne for so long that he gets comfortable. It's almost like, yo, you forgot what it was like to be cold. You
I'm
forgot what it
hungry.
was like when your stomach was growling. You've been up here, and what my man say, oh, y'all been up here, with all this and this, and man,
For sure.
Killmonger. Would you see? I got these marks on my body for everybody. Mark,
Come
man,
on. I've
you
been
done
trying
got
to get
soft
to.
up here on the throne. Man, let me show you something real quick. Like, that's the vibe that I be getting at times. And it's like, yo, that's still a dog. It's still a killer. It still can do what it do. But one just look, it just look. I'm with you. I'm with you, man.
And
I'm with you, baby.
I think with the move, you just can top down it from the top and like
It's
let's
a lot
fresh slate this.
easier. Yeah, it's a lot easier when the head guy is no longer there.
For sure.
Nobody is above reproach. Nobody is above that when you think about what he did. So,
And that might make Daniel Seahawk defense. You don't know too much of that, but that is bite. You know,
hey, look, you love that West Coast flavor. I know you can't
this
help yourself, man.
bite.
You love that West Coast. You love that
I'm
West
saying
Coast.
this bite.
He said, "I want that West Coast in Pittsburgh." That's what my dog said he want. Hey, look, man, we gonna find out. This is the beauty of it, man. We got time. We gonna learn. We gonna find out. We gonna find out. You know.
You feel me?
Let's go.
Same
Let's
thing.
go. No, facts. We in here. We got tons of fun. He says, with Rodgers most likely leaving, do we draft the QB high or start Will Howard? Man, don't you be trying to jump the gun on these offseason topics, man. We got to talk that quarterback, though, but knee jerk, man. What's your just quick off the top with it, man?
Man, you start Will Howard and you go get every weapon in the book, man. You go get weapons. You let Will Howard grow up from from his Aaron Rodgers time, and you go get every weapon in the book. You LSU it. You know what I mean? Ole Miss it. Go get weapons on weapons. Get somebody that can draw it up a little bit and get weapons. You can buy the weapons right now if you really want to, because you don't have to pay the Will Howard.
Question. Does he beat out anybody for it, or you just giving it to him?
I hear you. You give it to him, though. It's his.
Okay. Because that's what I wanted to do. I'm like,
I already know. You give him
that. That's what got me cold on the whole convoy. I was like, just give it to him. I'm like,
You let that move out of there, though. Let that move out. You give it to him.
I'm cool with it moving. No, I'm just saying we're not gonna bring anything in to like just make it have to like at least win this one. I just want to see it.
But I don't think you can bring nothing on a high ticket. Like
no. I don't think it has to be. No, I'm talking mid to late draft. The same way he was a 6th round draft pick. I'm talking that's what I'm draft one. Because the conversation surrounding Will Howard, it just seems as if everybody's just giving it to him. And I'm all for Will being the starter. I love what he was doing at Ohio State. But I'm not a fan of just anybody just being given the starting spot when we know, it's a criteria to even get out there in that spot, man.
I like that winner trait too, though. I like that winner trait. You won before.
No, facts.
You show me going before. I like that.
But college winning and pro winning, we not about that like they the same. Yeah. And we ain't even see him last year in the preseason because he was hurt.
It's a different sport. But we do know you sat behind. I mean, it's the Saban effect. Like, everybody wants a Saban coach because it's like, I know you was in the building with Saban. You know? Like, I
just wanted to compete with something. Like, I don't even care if it's Mason Rudolph. Like, I want you to compete to have to earn that, man, because I think we'll be better for it as a whole versus if it's just handed to the dude. It's like, oh, man, there you go. Figure it out.
But I know you was in the building with that QB. That's the only thing I'm saying. I know you had good talks with that. And I know you could say Mason did too. But like, you drafted this, you can
you drafted.
I'm with you though. I'm all for bringing it.
Yeah,
but I'm going. The first round, I'm going to get a dude to go catch the ball.
Oh no, facts.
The second round, I'm probably going to get another
dude.
Catch the ball.
I'm going dude.
I might get another dude.
Happy with the dudes, all right?
Yeah,
I want dudes over there. I'm gonna get me an LB because I got it. It's mandatory. I'm gonna get me one, but I want dudes, all right? I want dudes. That's what I want on the other side of the ball.
If you feel like 41 can run your program, you can for sure just move on from that. You go get you some weapons outside.
You clear it up even more. I mean? Yeah.
You can really, really clear that thing up. Go put that on the trade block. Y'all can get this. You know exactly, man.
Well, since you throwing out all that, you touching 88?
Nah, I'll leave that alone.
People ain't. I mean, the usage was real light. That's all.
But good player though. Good
No,
player. That's not.
we're not saying he's a bad player, but what we're talking about is the allocation of resources, because that's the argument with 6, that's the argument with 90, that's the argument with any of these dudes that we bringing up. And it's like, well, when we started doing that, it's like, well, you know, we invested in them tight ends and we didn't even use 80. Them half the time. Yeah.
I think you got 80.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the Jonnu Smith situation is, you know.
Because he signed, I thought he signed he signed a new deal when he got here. I think his, 2?
Yeah, you could grow up without 88. You can go ahead and
that was why people thought initially that he was going to be moved this year when they did the Jonnu trade and give him the contract. But to me, Jonnu doesn't do everything that Move does. The same way Move don't do everything that Jonnu does.
That same game though. I think it's the same game. They just didn't use it in that aspect, but I think it's the same game.
Maybe you're right.
I'll go down the middle and catch these. I'll do what you asked me to do, and then I got 80 to be what you need me to be.
That's fair. Because I'm just saying, if we're looking at how we could make certain rooms better or bring in more personnel, maybe bring in another running back. Maybe want to hit. Maybe we looked and was like, you know what? Maybe it's not as simple as it seemed. All right.
Hey, so cool that back. You go get weapons.
You think we cool that back, bro?
Yeah, 14 and 30, man. Keep it clean. You ain't got.
It's light though, bro. Yesterday was a prime example. What happened yesterday?
I thought that line got whooped.
And part of that, when you could get something that's leaning back on it, though, that's all I'm saying. I just think we're small. I know we fast, but I want us to have something.
Big boy role. 30 played a big boy role. 14 come gas you.
To me, Nick Chubb played a big boy role yesterday.
Nick Chubb did play the big boy role.
That was a big boy. We saw those runs look like. You don't have to buy it. It was cheap labor. That was cheap. But I feel like we're missing that part, though. We didn't have that. We don't have that.
No matter, like I think that's fair from the draft.
But we said that with Caleb too. Mm-hmm. You told me that this year with the draft.
I think you got to draft it. I don't think you go buy it.
That's real.
That's real. Draft it. That's all I'm saying. Because it's like, you got to spend that money on and forget.
We need
guys to come make plays.
Be difference makers, not role players on the perimeter. We want difference makers. Yes.
Break that tackle, make him miss. Let's get missing. You know.
Yeah.
True one-on-one assassins. Like, go win that.
No, that's real life, man. That's real life. All right. Man, y'all keep sending these supers in here too, man. We appreciate y'all. All right. But let's get this going, man. Let's shout out to the homie TJ. And we got the homie Jay Gordon. He says, much respect to Tomlin. Pray we don't suck. What's the draft plan now? I wanted a D tackle first over wide receiver. Are the vets gone? How CJ played, score should have been reversed.
For sure.
I think that's accurate. I think that's real.
I think the vets is gone for sure. I think you seen the last of Cam yesterday. You know, think you seen the last of Cam. Mm-hmm. I'll be honest with you. I think you seen the last of baby Cam or baby Hayward. I think the Haywards are going now in a sense. He's up. I think you've seen a lot of that. Like, it's a new program coming in there. You know,
it's gonna be some changes, man.
Penn State to Iowa State, in a sense of like that program not gonna look like same Penn State, you know, you're not gonna keep doing that. I think you've seen receivers gotta go. I don't know DK situation. You could see that get a strange conversation. Like I just think that whole program's gonna
everything's
change.
On the table, bro. Everything's on the table. Yeah. That's real.
Rebuild. I think jerseys gotta get turned in. You know, I gotta get a new jersey. Like, you know, I think you might have seen the end of 6. Like, I'm not sure his contract situation, but I could see that really because they like 41. You like 41.
You could tell.
Do what you need to be done. You know, it needs more snaps. It do. Can you keep it healthy? It's proved itself to stay healthy. This can be your guy. You put something next to it that can run, can hit. Yeah. You know? Let's keep on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's real, man.
See the Ramsey situation getting going. Like, man, it just can totally.
If you're trying to completely redo it, I mean, this is when you removed Coach T, right? With him stepping down, it's like, this is the time. If you're going to blow it up, man, hey, everything's on the table right now. I think everything is on the table, bro. Regardless of player, contract, I think everything's on the table, man. Yeah. All right. Shout out to the homie Flow Grown 420, baby. And he says, what do you think about Kurt Signetti? He just got that bag in Indiana, too.
Nice. I think it's a factory over there, man. And boys, one thing you can say, whatever, like, as a coach or a football guy, they don't deal with a lot of distractions. You know what I mean? He's not dealing with my coach going here, my coach going there. He's not dealing with everybody in the portal. He just, that thing's factory. Like, we getting better. And when you start seeing teams blow teams out late in the year, you can see they're getting better every day. That's a dangerous team. That's a dangerous program. And he knows something in there that got that thing clicking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Side note, he is the recruiting coordinator. If you know, you know. He brings all that into. Like,
He been doing that since Bama, man. Come on.
That's just a team. That's a team, like team. Like truly, barely I, always we type. That's a team.
Yeah.
Like it feel like a team.
Any interest in him professionally, though?
I think he's straight right where he at.
Okay.
I can see him getting something like the Giants, though. But besides that, I think he like to take them. You know, I ain't nothing.
No,
here
don't you be acting. Don't be acting that.
You know.
You funny.
You know what I mean? You ever seen what's the movie? Two can play that game. Where
Why you such a hater, bro? Why you such a hater?
He like to take something that's just it's not cute and make it look beautiful. Like you know how to do that. You know how to do that.
You're such a hater.
You know how to do that. He like
he let it go to the spots where ain't nothing at, bro. And you like you went there. How'd you do that?
He don't want no expectations. He's like, she's ugly or he's ugly. He turned that thing into, man, I told you.
You funny, bro. You funny. Respect.
He wasn't looking at it the right way. He was looking at it the right way.
You gotta change your perspective a little bit, man. All right. Hey, yeah, you gotta catch it this time of day. This time of day. Let's go.
The sun hit it this way. It's a wolf.
Look, I ain't messing with you. All right, we about to get up out here. We got 3 left. All right, we're about to get these off real quick, man. Shout out to AJ Martinez, man. If you know, you know. He says, start from scratch. Next coach will be here years. All right, I like the optimism with it. I like the optimism. Let's go. I like the optimism. Tyler from the 334 showing love, man. We appreciate you as well. He says, Moats, I tried to get a pick, he said, I tried to get a pick. You went and turned my way. Now Coach T stepped down. It's not about what you're capable of, but what you're willing to do, Coach T. Yo, I will say, yesterday was an absolute zoo out that joint. I was in there. I was heavy. I was trying this. I was like, yo, I was trying. I was saying. I was thinking, like, yeah, my apologies, man. All right. My apologies from the heart. But yeah, it was crazy. TG. They had me interview Charlie Batch, the kid from Pittsburgh, for the whole playoff game. You feel me? Like you know, they had the DJ out there. TG, you know it was gonna be a ruckus, man. This is Charlie Batch we talk about, man. I was like, yo, y'all ain't here for me. Y'all here for him. I'm like, y'all here for the mayor, bro. This C Batch. Come on, man.
What's up, man? You gotta go to see Batch and get the.
Hey, all right. I'm over here interviewing. Like, can you tell me more? It's like, because I know you guys. What's the nuggets? Can we get to the real conversation? Take us to the back. Let's get to the real. If you know, you know.
No.
All right. Shout out. But yes, absolutely. It's not what you're capable of. It's what you are willing to do. That is real life, man. That's real life. Then we got the last super chat tonight from the homie Somber. And he says, move to Kansas City. Move our 21st overall pick and our 2027 second round pick for Kansas City's 9th overall pick. Draft wide receiver 1, Tyson Tate Lemon, pick 1, with Kelsey Dunn. Might be doable. Love move, by the way.
Not a bad take. I like that. I like that. I don't like you giving your first and second up for the 9th, but I do like the 9th. I do like the 9th. You go get a playmaker. You know, you could tell he watches his college football. He named some guys. So I'm not mad at that. They need a guy, though. They need a superstar. Not a star. They need a superstar, you know?
Yeah. We got a lot of draft picks in this year's draft.
Hear me when I say a superstar, like a hungry superstar. Not like a named superstar, like a.
But that's a hard find these days. Even your college guys is coming in with M's.
They looking for a wife. They
coming in with M's. They like, yeah, I'm about to step away. Like, I ain't got too much longer to have to do this no more. Yeah.
Pittsburgh been spoiled with the ABs of the world, the best receiver in the league. Like, you know what I mean? Like a Martavius, who you don't know is quietly a top receiver in the league. Like, you know what I mean?
Facts.
A CD, best receiver in the league. Like, so
that's real. That's real.
It's tough.
I can dig it, man. I can dig it. But shoot, my dog, man, we have made it to the back end officially. We're here. I still can't believe it. Score. Oh, you know what? James Skicky, he got love for you, though. He says TG for head coach. Only he can make sense of all this sadness.
Man.
I like that right there, man. I get behind TG as the head dog, man. I tell you, I'd be a lot more just, y'all wouldn't like me then if TG was the head dog, man. Yeah, I'd be in the joint with T. Hey, bro. Hey, T, why you doing that, bro? Come on, man. No, you ain't doing that, man. Oh, man. Hey, can I do this in here? Is it cool if I do this? Oh, yeah. It'd be bad. It'd be bad. Like, keep your friends out. Keep your friends out. You can't come in, bro. You can't come in. Stay home. Man. It's like that, babe. It's like that. But any final words, man? Anything that you got, man, before we officially check up out of here tonight, man?
No. Let's do Coach T, the best in the business, man. Legend. Respect.
Absolutely on that, man. Absolutely. Well, shoot, with that being the case, man, we appreciate the heck out of every single one of y'all that was here today. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. And if you did, hit that like button one time for the coach. And don't forget to subscribe as well. Hit that notification bell also, man, because like you said, you don't want to miss any of these drops. And of course, Tito with the good vibe, showing my dog some love with the RQQ. There it is. There it is. So y'all stay safe out there. And until next time, baby. Peace.